Hey everybody, how's it going? My name's Joe. Welcome back to SNES's Life. Recap number 133. Let's get going right off the stick. Olympic Summer Games. So it's a collection of like 10 different Olympic themed mini games. You got hurdles, long jump, high jump, pole vault, archery, clay shooting, and for the most part, the game doesn't look awful. It's nothing amazing, but it looks okay. The biggest issue is it's just you mash your A B buttons back and forth, so you rub the skin off your knuckles, and then it's just pressing an arrow on the D pad usually at the exact right time to get your jump or set the pole or throw the javelin. It's very underwhelming in activity. Like, I don't know. I don't know how you make it more interesting, or how you change up the controls to make that more relatable. But what they did with just Mash AB, it got pretty tedious pretty fast. Music was ho hum if existent at all. It's a thumbs down. Don't play Olympic sports. It's just not really worth it. Next up, Power Pigs of the Dark Ages. This is a very strange platformer. Not particularly pretty. It's okay. I've seen some games that looked worse. I've seen some that look equal that aren't better. So, oh, pardon me, I'm tired tonight. The animation's kind of okay. It's just a hack and slash run around, try not to get hit platformer. The biggest issue I had with it was it's one of those games where whenever you turn left or right, it recenters the screen. So if you look left, it moves over. If you turn right, it moves this way. So when you're jumping, trying to go a little left, little right to control the platform you're on, the screen's all over the goddamn place. And it makes you miss a lot of jumps that way. Other than that, it was very, very bog standard. And when you break it down, I'm okay with the bog standard platformer, but you gotta look decent. And this game just kind of looked ass. I didn't care for the aesthetic. I didn't care for the jump control and the screen shake thing. It just wasn't that impressive. You got to pick donuts up and throw them at people. So it does have a projectile. Those were nice when you had them. But yeah, it's just not nothing here worth talking about. Super Mario RPG: Legend of the Seven Stars. I don't know what to tell you about this. Visually groundbreaking at its time. The music was top notch. The gameplay was JRPG. Y'all know I hate JRPGs, but this is a solid one. If you're gonna play one, like, hard to go wrong with Super Mario RPG. There's a bunch of Easter eggs in it. Like, there's a Link sleeping in a room. There's a Final Fantasy boss from Squaresoft. They put one of their Final Fantasy bosses in there. I think Samus is in there somewhere. So a lot of cool stuff. Interesting lore in terms of added characters. The Smithy gang, these giant swords. Bowser gets on your team. I think this is one of the first instances where Bowser's like on your team. I mean, I guess this was the first Mario RPG, so of course it'd be the first instance of them getting on your team. But you get all these different characters, including some originals, Geno and Mallow. One of the villains, Booster, is one of the funniest villains ever in terms of just being ignorant. You fight a giant cake that you stomp on. It's just a really good game. Top notch all the way around. Well worth the play. Thumbs up on this one. I know JRPGs aren't for me, but I got to give. And just like I thumbed up the very first Final Fantasy I think we played, I'm like, look, I got to respect it for what it did for its genre. Mario RPG, thumbs up for sure. Next up, Joey was over with me tonight, and he played the Brainies. This is a puzzle game. You basically have to get your cursor, and you get these little dudes onto their sleeping pads. And there's different obstacles. You have to move things in certain orders and get bombs to blow up rocks or teleport through it a certain way and use each other to block each other off so you can... Because it's just orthogonal movement, up, down, left, right. And they just move until they hit something. So you have to kind of get things arranged. You do get... There is a pause in this, unlike SOS, which was a complaint from my last set. This one you can pause the game, and when you pause it, it takes the Brainies off the screen. But you could pretty easily just kind of be like, they were there, there, and there, and there. And if I move this one here, and then you can unpause it and go through and actually complete the puzzle, which is what Joey did a lot. Oh, golly. He has a pretty good memory, so he was able to, he'd look at it, pause it, and then sit here and, okay. And he'd go through and do it. The music was okay. The gameplay was alright for puzzlies. This kind of falls in that same area with every other puzzle game. And I'm just like, if you're going to play a puzzle game, give me Tetris or Dr. Mario. Or Lemmings or something like that. And I guess if you were to compare this to something, it would be closest to Lemmings in that you're trying to get guys from point A to point B. It's not the same as Lemmings at all. But it kind of in that category. So it was okay. Like, if you like puzzle games, there's a chance you could go in and like this. But it's not one I'm going to be like, you should play it. I recommend it. So I did give it a thumbs down. I want to say it's kind of a thumbs sideways thing, Like, I feel a little bad giving it a thumbs down because it was all right. But that's it. It's just it. It was all right. It's where it's at. Next up, Mark Davis, The Fishing Master. More like Mark Davis, The Fishing Awful. So this is one of the fishing simulator games. God, I can't believe there's so many fishing games on the Super Nintendo, man. The animations, for what they were really good. I hate this half-screen thing, frankly. But as soon as you do hook a fish, it goes to full screen of you reeling them in and fighting with them left and right. And then you gets up to the boat and your guy bends down and grabs him. The animation was really smooth and looked really great. But that is where the good things on this one end. So you pick your guy. There's a big lake. It's broken into like 6 areas. You go into an area. That's broken into like 5 areas. Then you go into one of those 5 areas and it's broken into like 5 more spots. So there's about 1 million different spots you can fish on this lake. But you don't get to drive your boat around. You don't get a fish finder. You have to choose the lure you want for the area you're in, time of day, and weather, just like every other fishing game. But then you cast it and you get that bottom half screen, and you drag your lure across it or whatever. And depending on what you have, it'll sink further or float. But you don't get to see the fish. What happens, you might have seen it just there, as you're reeling in, occasionally a fish will flash on screen, like a little square with a fish. And in the 10th of a second that's on screen, you have to hit the button to hook the fish. And it is very difficult to get that timed. And it, like real fishing, I think I spent the first 30 minutes of this game before I actually caught a fish. And that is way, way, way too much. I appreciate the want to be realistic, but I've fished. It is not that hard to hook a damn fish, man. And if I'm playing a video game, you gotta keep me active in it. Like, you can't. I need to catch fish. God damn it. And not that it shouldn't take some effort, but it shouldn't take 30 minutes of effort. And sure, you could say that part of that's me and my bad reaction time, and I'm sure some of it was, but I don't know. I just did not particularly enjoy this game. I did end up catching like 4 or 5 in the last 30 minutes of it, but the first 30 minutes were real joy. There, I caught my guy leaned down and grabbed the fish out the water, which I thought looked great. But yeah, that's where that one stops being good, is that right there. So Fishing Master gets a thumbs down and did not master the fishing genre. But that's it. 4 thumbs downs and a thumb up, and I want to kind of give Brainies a thumb sideways, but not a great set. And honestly, I don't think the next set's looking too great either. But that's all right. We're getting there. Almost done with the whole damn thing. That's all there is. There's like 50 more games to do. So I appreciate everybody stuck with me for all these years. Thank you guys. See ya.